Hi everyone, in this video we are going to see how to do painting of this beautiful wisteria wine. So for this tutorial I'm going to use this watercolor paper, and it is 100% cotton paper and 300 GSM. I'm going to tape the edges of this paper. So for the background, first I'm going to completely wet the background, completely wet the paper. I'm going to use water for that, and we have to lightly glaze the paper. So I've just added a little bit pigment in the water so that you can see the background that I'm covering. So very lightly we have to just wet the paper a little bit. So if you're wondering, I have used a very light tint of brown in the water so that you can see the background clearly. So I've covered the background with that, and I'm just going to give a blurred effect of the same wisteria that we are painting today. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give a use a very watery brown color, and then I'm just going to uh, make a winey line like a branch. So what it will do is it's a wet on wet, so it will very lightly blur the branch right away, and we want that effect only. So very lightly I'm just going to do this, and then at the same time I'm going to use a little bit of green because we want little blurry leaves in the background. Very loosely I'm just going to drop some color like that. And I'm also going to add a little bit of very watery this burgundy purple violet shade. So wisteria is in a cone shape, so I'm just going to drop it in that shape only. So it's broader on the top, and as it goes down it becomes lighter. Like that. We will let this all dry, and then we will come and start with the actual foreground painting. So the background is completely dried now, and let me now start and show you how to actually paint the wisteria. Loose petals, very winey floral and cluster of delicate petals. So for that I'm going to use my round brush, and I have this violet color. It's watery consistency already. I've prepared this color, so I'm going to take this one, and we are going to start from the bottom part. And the wisteria has very tiny leaves or petals at the bottom, and as we go upper towards the upper side, it has more wider petals. So I'm going to start from the bottom and create tiny blobs of leaves like that. Very simple and easy. And as we are going up, I'm going to create these petals a little bit bigger and wider. So basically it's like an drop shape, and we are going to create random shapes like that. Some can be lighter, some can be darker. So I'm just towards the upper side, I'm just creating some rounds to denote the petals, like that. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little more pigment while this is still wet. So I'm just going to drop some pigment to different petals in different on different sides, just randomly, so that we can depict the shadow. At the same time, we can use a blue shade, any kind of blue that you have, to give just a little uh, more, variation. Like that. Like this, and at the same time we are going to drop in a little bit of yellow, because Wisteria has little tiny touch of yellow in the center. So I'm just going to take a little bit of yellow and drop at the random places, not too much. Just this much. And now we are going to make another one, a very small tiny one here. So I'm going to use the same technique. I'm just going to use little blobs of like this, and I'm going to drop some color. Using a little bit of blue, just that we did before. Like that. And lastly, we are going to use a green to kind of attach these petals very lightly with very pointy tip. We are loosely going to just show the depiction that all these are connected. Now I'm just going to connect them with each other. And now we are going to connect it to our branch. So I'm very loosely, lightly joining the two like that, and in the same way I'm going to drop a little bit of yellow on this one as well. Like that. We are now going to add a little bit of leaves. This is a very easy way to paint wisteria. Lastly, I'm going to just platter some color around in the background. Let's remove the tape now. This is the final look of the wisteria painting. I hope you all enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, then please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel for more such videos.